Right, this is the Libra love reading for July 2015. Let's see what's in store for Librans in July of 2015 in their love lives and relationships. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll choose, cards jumping, one guidance card for their love relationships in July. Right, first card up. Compass. Okay, so the message for this card would be that to follow your heart. Okay, that's a much said, often said sentence, but this time it's probably true, very much true. Following your heart also relies on trusting your instincts, trusting your gut feelings, and knowing that you really do know what you want to do. Maybe it's going to be difficult, but if you follow that true need or want that you felt probably for a long time, you will be heading in the right direction. You'll be true to yourself and therefore heading in the right direction. Your challenge is spark. Okay. So this has to do with, true. I'm thinking now it normally has to do with the spark of creativity, but I think in this circumstance it has to do with that spark in you that probably died years ago. Either it was destroyed by relationships that have gone wrong, disappointment, for those of you that are older, it just died off somewhere along the way. Try and ignite that spark again. If you are in a relationship, married or living with someone or in a long relationship, reignite that spark in your relationship. Only you're going to know how to do that. I can't give you that kind of advice. You know what will reignite the spark in your relationship. And this is for you. Yes, it will involve your partner, but this is to reignite the spark in you. Those of you that are perhaps looking to date, looking for someone in your lives, you need to reawaken that spark that you had when you dated, perhaps in your teen years, for those of you that didn't date in your teen years, the first time you dated, the second time you dated. You need to remember what it felt like when you first meet somebody, that thrill of anticipation, that journey you were going to go on that you had no clue what it would really be like. That spark, I'm sure you remember what I'm talking about. That needs to be reawakened. Okay. And bubbling under the surface is into the unknown. Okay, that's interesting. So, those of you in relationships are now heading into new territory. This could possibly be due to the last two cards that I've spoken about, that maybe you want to head your relationship off in some new direction, or perhaps you heading in some new direction, so your relationship is going to change because of that. But this is good change. When you head off in new directions, it normally means you're not entirely sure of what lies ahead of you. It's maybe a path you haven't walked before. But do so with trust. Do so knowing that you are setting off on an adventure. And when you're not sure of what's happening, take some quiet time to think and to trust the feelings that arise after that. That you are heading into the unknown. There will be a sense of unfamiliarity. So, those of you in relationships, like I said, you're probably going to be heading your relationship off in a new, different direction. The reasons can be diverse. That really depends on your relationship. It could be you starting up a new business and this is going to change your relationship, or you've decided you're going to travel together, or whatever. But it's new, and you may feel uncomfortable at times, but do it. And for those of you that are looking for relationships, maybe just started a new relationship, it could be different to what it's been before. You may actually be setting off on a new path with a partner. Because it's new, don't distrust it. Go with the flow. See what this adventure is about. Get into the adventure and trust your instincts. Okay. Coming to the surface. Metamorphosis, right. So you can all count on it. Married, single, looking for someone, relationships that you come into, even business partnerships, this would also cover business partnerships, are about to change because you have changed or you are in the process of changing. So of course everything around you will be changing. Change is not always comfortable. It does have knock-on effects. It can change your whole world. People can feel uncomfortable when you change, but what emerges from this change is going to be brand new and very, very welcome. So welcome this change, even the uncomfortableness of it. Welcome it. Your next step, okay, that's very nice actually, is to welcome abundance into your life in one way or another. This could be material abundance, it could be you feeling better about life, it could be having new friends, new circles of friends, new relationships. But open your arms to this. Don't be scared of it. Don't be distrustful of it. Don't worry and wonder, because things are not going to go the way they did in the past. They're not. This is new. This is different. This whole reading says as much. This is unknown territory with new adventures and new experiences. So don't use your old conditioning, your old thought patterns, your old fears. They have no place in this new adventure. Open yourself up wide, emotionally, and enjoy what's coming your way. Your outcome? That's interesting. Rock bottom. So what I think this suggests is you starting right at the bottom again. Now that can sound scary or negative. It's not. You're actually starting from scratch. You are going to lose all those things you've built up over the years, all those resentments and fears and all those things that went wrong and disappointed you and made you cry or angry. You're about to lose all of that. How? I'm not entirely sure. That's going to depend on your personal situation. But you're actually starting from scratch again. You've got a brand new, clean book. You're on the first page and you're about to write your story again. Remember that. Okay. Your guidance. It's the card that says Vision Quest. So we have to look at this overall reading and the guidance it gives you. You are actually setting off on a major adventure now, or a new life experience in love and relationships. And you're going to probably need to be brave because it's all new and this will make you feel scared and insecure and unsure. But because it's new, you actually can leave all those fears behind. Obviously, don't go flying into things without thinking. It can sometimes be a Libran trait. But know that this is new territory. And to explore it as if you were someone going off into territory, a new land, a new country with new people, a new culture. And the only way to get to know it was to experience it. Yeah, that's actually what I'm really trying to say. So experience this fully. And obviously keep your wits about you and stay true to yourself. That would be the most important thing to do. And then you set for the adventure of a lifetime, I reckon. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope that gave you some guidance and lots of hope. And I'll also be doing weekly tarot readings, which I will be uploading probably on a Sunday.